Hello, and welcome to Senioritis v2024. I'm your host, Michael O'Leary, and I'm joined here today with Chris Pinola.
Hello.
Shan Alman.
Hello.
And Quin Graham.
How's it going?
Pretty good. All right. Senior year. Episode 3, Senioritis. Let's go. How's everyone's doing with college updates?
College updates? Things are going all right, actually. I got accepted to my first college, which was Fitchburg.
Nice.
And
Ooh,
just because they do
let's
rolling
go.
admissions, so that's why I kind of assumed they would be the first one. But yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks.
I applied to one, that's also a big deal.
That's cool.
Do you want to guess?
Well, I would not know. What's cool?
Harvard. I'm not getting in, but
Don't say that.
Hey, you
I
don't know.
tried.
You read a good
I didn't know
essay?
you already applied to Harvard.
I applied with a decent essay, but it's coming. It's
Okay,
coming.
okay.
Nice. What do you like about Harvard?
What I like about it's the reputation, I guess, is Harvard. But yeah, I'll see what happens with that.
What do you think you'd want to major there?
Computer science probably.
It's probably tough.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
at
probably
Harvard.
tough.
How competitive that is.
I mean, even like Northeastern is like what 6% acceptance
Yeah,
rate?
it's like 7%.
Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah,
Just
it's insane.
crazy.
It's basically like an Ivy League. It's crazy.
Yeah. Quinn, what about you?
I've applied to 5 schools. I haven't heard back from any yet because I turned in my applications like probably a week or two ago now, right around that November 1st deadline.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm planning on applying to like maybe 1 or 2 more schools.
Nice. That's awesome. For myself, I don't know if I mentioned it last time. I've applied to, I think, 6 schools now. Fitchburg, as well as Chris, we've both already been accepted. I've applied to Wentworth, UMass Boston, Rochester Institute of Technology, Northeastern, and one more that I cannot remember off the top of my head. But I'm currently working on an application to Pace University in Manhattan.
Ooh,
Nice.
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
that'd be fun going in New York. Like, I don't know. You got any? Do you have a preference towards the city life?
I'd prefer being in a city. I think I'd prefer being in Boston since that's what I'm comfortable. I've been here my whole life. And I really like the environment of New York, but I feel like it might be a little much, but it's time to get out of my shell. I got to grow up as a person, and I think I'd be ready to take on that challenge.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you've been to New York before, right?
I have.
On the school trip?
I've been twice before, but last year with the arts program, we went and took a trip to New York City. We saw 2 plays, Hadestown and 6. We took tours of the Met and Radio City Music Hall. Walked around Central Park, Times Square, Rockefeller Center, and it was an overall really fun time.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it looked really fun.
Yeah. Any updates with college?
I think that wraps it up.
That wraps it up.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to move on to our next segment. You guys know what ended today?
Quarter one.
Quarter one.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Forgot about
Took a
that.
second.
Quarter 1. How's everyone feeling about that?
I'm feeling decent. I think I've kind of got everything down. It's to be expected.
Yeah.
Has senioritis hit?
Maybe.
preference.
Maybe it has. I don't know.
For me, I'm
Some
gonna be
grades.
honest. I think it has, but I don't know. I'm not gonna like stop with any classes, like
Yeah,
Karen
same.
wise, I guess. But I'm sure we're all feeling that way, where it's like, all right, senior year, let's get the show on the road,
Yeah.
It's like I'm putting in the same amount of effort, but it just feels more difficult to be able
Yeah.
to output that effort.
It's a lot of burnout. I feel like it's been
Yeah.
kicking in slowly since junior year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like, especially with college admissions slowly wrapping up and fall sports wrapping up, it'll give me a little bit extra time, but that burnout is still going to be there. It's not going to get any better.
Yeah. With fall sports, are you doing winter sports or spring sports?
I still haven't decided if I want to do spring sports, but I'm most likely not doing a winter sport.
I see.
I got way too much going on. I would like to work here at Abington CAM a little bit more. I love it here, and my
Yeah.
legs are very tired.
Yeah, your legs
Yeah.
are tired, yeah.
Too much running.
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure either what I want to do for spring sports. I was thinking of doing track. I was thinking of it, but
Yeah. You've
don't
done
know.
track before, right? In
Yeah.
sophomore year?
yeah, I did. But freshman year.
Oh, freshman.
Oh.
But then I had to quit due to an injury,
Ah, man.
I feel that.
which Will Casely was bugging me about today, actually, saying that it was not for real. Actually, was it today? It was yesterday.
Oh,
But yeah.
Nice. Do you know what you did sophomore year? Would you consider doing ultimate frisbee again?
Ooh. Okay, so ultimate frisbee, you did it as well. Brings back fond memories, but I don't think I would consider doing it again. I don't know. I liked it though.
I liked ultimate frisbee. I'm actually considering doing it again.
You are?
Just a nice way to wrap up senior year.
Mhm.
And it's just like kind of a fun sport. You get to throw a frisbee around.
Throw a frisbee around.
It
Fun
does seem
sport.
pretty chill.
Mm.
Like, nice, relaxed,
Yeah, I feel
competitive sport.
it's a lot less stressful than track and cross country because you have games and meets, but it doesn't feel like it's at such high stakes and you're not running and doing physical activities every single second. You're moving a lot, but there's like maybe 1 or 2 seconds where you can stand still, watch your opponents. So it's not as high action.
I mean, yeah, it's a sport for real, but the full field suicides, field of dreams, no,
goodness.
don't get me started on those. Those were not the best.
Those are tough.
Yeah.
But on the topic of fall sports in quarter one, does anyone have anything else to add about that?
I think we're good.
No.
We're all ready to go into quarter two?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Bring
ready.
it on.
Yeah. I
I
guess
wouldn't say
we're as
ready.
ready as we
Let's
can
get,
be.
like I said, let's get the show on the road. Like,
yeah.
trying to get out of here.
Yeah. At least we got like, what was it, 3.5 quarters? Something like that. Since we leave here in middle of
Oh
May.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
So we're like a little bit under a third of the way done.
Do we know what day, like, we leave?
I think it's May 24th.
24th? That's the week, literally a week after my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
What day is your birthday?
17th.
All right.
See, if you
17th.
subtract 7 from 24.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
See, that
never thought
burnout's
of that.
kicking in. Call that senioritis.
Senioritis.
All right. Well, anyone do anything fun for Halloween?
Quinn, you went to a concert.
I
didn't
did go
you?
to a concert, yeah.
Yeah.
I went with a couple buddies on Halloween, actually. It was pretty crazy.
Oh,
we were
nice.
in Boston. It's MGM right near Fenway, or like on Fenway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, although getting out of there was a nightmare.
I was just
it
about
was
to
like,
ask.
we were leaving at like 11:30, 12 o'clock. There were like random people dressed up in costumes wandering literally everywhere, like in the street, all over the sidewalks.
That must be really fun.
It was interesting for sure. There was some really weird costumes. There was a lot of people that were not happy driving.
I bet.
Yeah.
There was one guy that was right behind us that tried to cut us off like 4 different times. People were like running in between cars while the cars were moving. It was crazy.
That's Boston
I
for you.
mean,
But yeah,
that's the
that's-
city
that.
life.
That's
Chaotic.
Boston, like late at night on a holiday, like
Yeah.
right after something happened, because there's like hundreds of people pouring out of this music hall, and everyone's just going crazy.
Speaking of MGM, my friend works there and he really likes it there.
Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's a bit smaller, but I think it really like makes it better almost because you get to see a lot more.
Yeah.
Our seats, like in another music hall, maybe wouldn't be so great because we were so close to the wall, but because it's so like everything's super close together, it doesn't really affect your view of anything. It's very nice.
That's cool. Could you remind again, who did you go see?
I saw Lil Uzi, who's a rapper.
Oh, nice. What was your favorite song there?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
All
no
I
idea.
remember is that when I walked out, my eardrums were like blasted.
Did you not have like one of those protective
No, I
earphones?
didn't end up getting earplugs. I was on the fence about it, but I figured my ears are already messed up as is. What the?
So why would you speed up the process?
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah, if
I
it's
don't
for
know,
fun.
man.
Some people
mean,
don't.
If you're, don't get me mistaken, I mean, you're going again in this month, actually, right?
Yeah, I'm going to another concert in the area, maybe even 2. Like at MGM, I really like the place. I was on the fence about it the first time because I'd never been there before, but after I went there for the first time, I was like, damn, I really like it.
I was honestly surprised because the first time I saw pictures inside MGM, in all honesty, was when I saw pictures from when you guys went to
Yeah.
the concert. And it really is a lot smaller than I
Yeah, it's very small.
thought it would be. But it's kind of cool.
It's
Like,
nice. The like layered seats are basically stacked directly on top of each other, and they're pushed in really close to the stage. And then the floor is like stretched out underneath the seats almost. So basically, no matter where you are, you have a really good view of like what you're actually looking at. It's really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did anyone do anything else interesting on Halloween?
I mean,
Yeah, we did something.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mike and I walked around for a little bit, just like tricking and treating, I guess you could say.
We wanted to see how much candy we could get. It's our last year at high school, and we're like, all right, if we can just put some effort into some costumes, walk around as fast as possible, and see how much candy we can get. And I think we got a pretty good haul.
Oh, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, one last one to close the books.
Yep.
Did you guys steal any bowls?
Oh.
no.
We would never do such a thing.
Never?
I think that happened to one of our friends, Josh. Some kids ran up, dumped the whole bowl in their bag, and then ran.
It also happened to Chris. We caught the culprits.
Oh,
they were running
seriously? It
off
happened
your
at your
lawn
house
when
as
we're
well?
gone.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my.
That was funny.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Well, does anyone have anything else to talk about for Halloween?
I think we're good on that.
All right. Well, let's move on to our next topic. Has anyone been doing any cool school events?
School events. Do we have anything going on, like leading up to the to Thanksgiving? We got the
Just
pep
a
rally.
pep
We got a pep
Yeah,
rally
we have the pep
in
rally.
2 weeks.
Oh.
You looking forward to that?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
people are putting together these videos already, so I mean, people obviously putting in a lot of effort to make this a pretty good pep rally. So
I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
it. We're going to be seniors, so we get to tell the freshmen to sit down.
That'll be
Ooh,
cool.
that'd be fun.
The
That'll be
pep
fun.
rally.
Yeah.
You guys buy the sweatshirts?
I didn't.
What are they, the class of 2024?
Oh, yeah, like the
yeah.
those ones. I bought one.
I kind
I
of
mean-
forgot.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
when was the due date for that? I don't know.
It was like last week, I think.
yeah, last week or something like that. But yeah, I got it last second.
Oh, nice.
Completely forgot about it too.
Maybe we can all share it. Like every 5 minutes, we can like switch it. So
Switch
you
it.
start, then goes Quinn, then goes me, then goes to Chris.
Yeah, we'll switch off.
All right. That sounds good. What size are you?
I just got a large.
All right, so that'll work for all of
yeah,
us.
that'll
Yeah.
work for all of us. Yeah,
Since I'm a large too.
yeah.
All right. Well, yesterday for National Honor Society, we took one of the Abington vans and we went to Holy Cross in Worcester for an NHS conference.
Oh, yeah.
how was it?
I thought that was really cool. It was a meeting of a lot of NHS chapters, and we discussed about some community service that we can do, some really good ideas from towns that they did like new projects, and it said, hey, this worked out really well. This is what we did. Do you have any questions, any feedback about what they did? And everyone took notes. Everyone was collaborating, making sure that these events can be better and more community service oriented. And I think they turned out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. I was going to ask, like, what actually happened, because I knew you were going to a conference for NHS, but I didn't really know what that entailed.
Yeah.
So we got there at, I think, 8:30, ate breakfast. There was a little opening. Someone
nice.
from Northeastern was talking about being yourself and gave a lot of really good life advice. And then we went on to 3 different sections. You can go off to, they had a bunch of different rooms that you could go into during each section. So the first one I went to a business startup. He's like teaching people about starting a business. It goes through 9 steps, and it was just like a nice little workshop about starting up a bicycle store.
That's really
Ooh,
cool.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were telling Mr. Foley about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, during CSA.
The second one that I went to was about, what was it? Oh, it was about Ipswich High School. They did this event called Community Day, which I really liked. They took everyone in the high school, freshman to senior, and they contacted a lot of nonprofits and organizations around Ipswich, and they put everybody in different organizations and just said, hey, go do some community service for these organizations. And it just helps make a bigger impact on their community. And I took a bunch of notes on that. I think that'd be something that I'd like to bring to Abington.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Definitely a lot of. It would be very beneficial. I feel like, especially like, just because I mean, any volunteer work is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Sounds great.
then, the third one I did was about wreaths across America, and that's about leaving wreaths in front of veterans' graves
Gotcha.
at veteran
that's nice.
cemeteries.
Oh, that's nice.
And I think the initiative's really nice, and I think that's another event I'd like to bring to Abington High School, to just appreciate the veterans and do service that matters to them and their families.
Yeah. I had no idea NHS did that thing with like all those projects and stuff like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
No, they make a big difference.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm really appreciative of that organization.
We've both been in NHS for since junior year, and you're new, right?
Yeah, I just got in.
Yeah. What do you think about our first meeting for the new inductees last Tuesday?
It was quick. I feel
Quick,
like
yeah.
so quicker than I thought it would be. I didn't. Obviously, I've never been to one of those meetings before, but yeah, it was pretty standard. I mean, we did the thing we were supposed to do and got out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Nice. Well, and then after that, we ate lunch. I had a really good, like almost like a pretzel meatloaf sandwich.
Dude, you got like a breakfast and lunch. They were like treating you.
Yeah, they're
nice.
pretty
Yeah.
good. Thank you to Holy Cross. But we had that. It was like, you know the pretzel bacon pub burger from...
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
It was like that kind of bun. It wasn't like that exact same one, but like
It's like a
a
pretzel
better
style
one.
bun.
Yeah,
It's
a
a
better,
better
one.
one.
Like a better bun version of that. It was really good.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I'm hungry now.
And I just put a bunch of
I'm
mayo
hungry.
on it, and it was really good. But then we went home, and then after that, I had to do cross country, and I had just eaten like maybe an hour and a half beforehand that big sandwich, and that was fun practice.
Did not sit well.
No, not at all. Well, that wraps up what I had to say about NHS. Does anyone have any other topics about school events?
Not that I could think of.
No,
What about you guys?
the only like big event I can really think of that's coming up is the pep rally.
Yeah.
Wait, pep rally's the day before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the day before we go out for break.
Nice. Does anyone have any plans for Thanksgiving?
I think I'm just going to some family's house. Pretty local. Nothing
Yeah, same
crazy.
here.
Yeah. Same for
Nice.
me.
Do you guys have any traditions for Thanksgiving?
Just meet up with family. and-
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
with
Just
family.
eat dinner.
Eat
Yeah.
a lot.
That's basically the gist of it.
Yeah.
I know the cross country team has an idea for the day of the pep rally for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, the Charlie Brown party.
Yeah, we're doing like a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving dinner. So we're each
Ooh.
bringing our own chair, and we're gonna bring like a random dish, and then we're just gonna put it all together and call it a Thanksgiving dinner.
That's really cool.
kind of
That
like
is
the
cool.
Charlie
Yeah.
Brown Peanuts Thanksgiving special.
That is really cool.
And I'm really looking forward to that. And I think that's a really cool tradition that might be starting for whoever knows how long.
Yeah. So can't wait for it.
I know, it looks fun. All right. Well, let's move away from school events. Does anyone have any other topics that they would like to cover today?
No, we
Not
kind of
I.
talked about everything that's like in the next month or so.
Yeah.
All right. That about wraps up this episode of Senioritis. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.